Hi guys. Okay, this one will probably be a little short because I realized the week is over and I forgot to film my sit down, FaceTime, chit chat, FaceTime vlog, whatever, not vlog, what's the word I'm looking for? Like a sit down, me and you just hang out and talk type video, because I think these are very fun and it's helped me a lot, like learn to talk better. And oddly enough, I think you guys like these because it gets my engagement going. However, I do think it's sometimes weird that like people will comment nothing that has nothing to do with anything that's in the video. So, but I think it's just my sign to keep going and keep making these, because I tend to stop when sorry I say like a lot, I'm really trying not to do that. I think I tend to stop when things get difficult, but doesn't everybody? But this is your sign to keep going when things get difficult. I was in between topics really. I didn't know what to choose. I have a big old list on my phone of like topics that I think that just pop into my head and like, oh, yeah, like let's talk about that. But I was in between of why does everyone think I'm a bitch, or does size really matter? And I think that's the one we're doing today. Does size really matter? And ring size, that is. That was my mom's idea. She's really good at topics. But yeah, does ring size really matter? Does it matter to you? Comment down below if you think it matters. While you leave your comment, I am drinking Nespresso pods. I do have an espresso machine, which I do like to use. But sometimes I get lazy and I'll just put in 2 of those pods. That's 4 shots of espresso. I think it's not that strong in my opinion, but I have a really high caffeine tolerance. And my new cuppy, isn't it cute? I love fun cups. It just makes my day so much better. But does ring size matter? Backstory, I actually never thought I would get married. Not that like I knew I was gonna spend the rest of my life with, not my boyfriend, but my current fiance, whatever. I just had that feeling like, oh, okay, whether we get married or we don't, whatever. But I knew he was gonna be in my life for a while. But I never had planned out like, oh, my wedding is gonna be this, my engagement ring is gonna be this. That never really crossed my mind. I think partially too because like, funnily enough, my parents were in the wedding entertainment industry. So growing up, I was like so immune to weddings, really. I never found them interesting just because it was always there. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, but my best friend when I was younger, she had like her wedding planned out to a T, and I was like, oh, fun, you know, cool. But did I think I was gonna get engaged at 28? No, not really. Did I want this massive ring? No, not really. Like, would I have said yes either way? Sure, you know. But in my head, I didn't have like a specific idea of what I wanted my engagement ring to look like. And I have met people in my life that are like, if it's no, I don't want it if it's like any less than whatever carats. Like, I need it to be the size of my finger. I need it mostly to show off, you know? And if that's your thing, that's totally fine. I respect it. Like, I love shiny jewelry. Like, am I gonna deny that it's beautiful? No, of course it's beautiful. Who wouldn't want a giant massive ring? But does it equal, like, is it equivalent to how much your partner, boyfriend, whatever, loves you? I personally don't think so. Like, my rings, my hands are very dry, I should have put lotion on, but my rings are very sentimental to me. The first ring I think my joints are a little swollen today, so I will not be getting them off. But the ring that my fiance, whatever, chose, he took the time to to hunt for it, you know? And I'm a very sentimental, vintage loving girl, and I think he really took that into consideration and put a lot of thought into it. And he knew that I really loved my grandma on my mom's side, her ring. Am I able to get it off? Yes, I am. Okay. So this is it. So it's vintage, you know? I think he got it off of eBay. I'm not sure how much it cost, whatever. But the thought behind it was more valuable to me than a giant, what's it called? Diamond. Sorry. I couldn't think of the word. And to me, that's what counts. If your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, really takes the time to know you and know what you like, and really puts attention to detail and uses all that knowledge to get you a ring, I think that's really what shows that he loves you, that he cares about you, that he really knows you, you know? And I don't want to say like I don't like, but I find it a little disheartening, I think that's the word I want to use, when I see others put other people's ring down, especially like on TikTok or Facebook, whatever app you're on. It's always like, let me see the ring instantly, and it's, oh girl, that's tiny, he doesn't love you, say no. And it's like, what if that's all he could afford, you know? And he sold all his things, or whatever situation, circumstance he's in, or they're in, you know? I think it kind of could hurt people's feelings. I don't know. That's just some things that I've seen. And I've been in past relationships too, where it's like they buy me really expensive things, and it's fun. Like I said, I love things, do not get me wrong. Oh, the ducks are flying over my roof. I love expensive things, do not get me wrong. Me and Penny, who's napping, we love gifts, we love getting things. And I'm not saying like if you do receive a giant massive ring that he hates you. No, I don't think he hates you. This is all my opinion and things that I've seen with my own eyes and I've been through. And like I said, I've been in relationships before where they get you all the things, all the fancy things. They take you to dinners and it's all very materialistic. However, then they kind of just treat you like crap. And in my head, I've been there, and I'm like, okay, well, at least I have all these things, you know, but he's like cheating on me. Is it worth it? I don't think so. It wasn't worth it for me. I was, very emotionally drained. But sure, I had like really pretty jewelry, shoes, and what's it called, clothes. But it just doesn't equal, it wasn't equivalent to him like actually caring about me. But I guess what I'm here to say is like, don't feel guilty about if you do get engaged or you do get whatever, and someone tells you like, oh, that's what he got you, like it's tiny, I'm sorry, you know, don't take it to heart, because I guess it's other people's opinions, and you shouldn't let other people's opinions bother you, because they don't know what you're going through. And don't compare yourself to other people, because comparison is a thief of joy, like my fiance says. But in the end, I really don't think ring size matters. Again, it's my opinion. It won't make or break you, whatever. Listen to me, don't listen to me. I just like to yap on the internet. That was kind of cold. What else did I write? I think I said everything I needed to say. I filmed this once before, but then I totally went off on a tangent, so I scratched that. But yeah. I think that's it. Yeah, I'll see you guys next week. Let me know if you have any ideas for me to talk about. You can comment down below. Find me on Instagram, DM me, whatever. It's pretty easy. It's pretty easy to find me. That's it. I'll see you guys later. I don't know when. Bye.